You know, you're up against mostly range hitters. The bulwark's pretty good, but no, they go for the Night Stalker. It is one of Stonebank's heroes. I mean, it's one of their most played on B8 as well, so it makes sense that they go for it. Mid, Kunkka versus Arc Warden. I think generally both of them should be able to farm pretty well for themselves. You know, Kunkka, you have the Tidebringer. On you have your melee, so denies will be a little bit easier. Nico might have a bit of trouble harassing. Like, yeah, you have the range to harass, but hitting them with the it generally doesn't really, like, it's not worth the value, that value point. If it was just 1 point, it's like it matters a lot. You only have a handful of them. Top lane, we can see Riddy is taking a little bit of damage, but looks like Stonebank wasn't really willing to commit for and use his mana for anything right now. And man, Shadow Shaman just manning up, you know, standing in. Oh, this could be a kill now. They have the slow. Looks like Lich is up. I think they do get it. Stonebank though, he loses a bit of health, but in the end he is going to be just fine. Got the juice, trying to get those side blade hits on him. He did get a couple, but nowhere near enough. And this is what we talk about. What they want. Like, this is going to give them that momentum to push the lanes. Do they want to go for it? The slows are out, and oh, awkward time to pause here. You know, he's got Leech Seed, he's Nature's Grass. Yeah, nah, there's no way that the Magic Stick charge is enough. He dies literally 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, like 0.2 seconds. What I'm talking about. Nico does lose his life. Dark Willow is here. They do get a kill on Mary, but it's not really the biggest deal here. There you go, level 6 on Dendi. Is he gonna go for the X-Mark combination? I think he wants to. Yeah, gets the X-Mark, gets the boat, brings her back, but not enough damage. I don't think it was enough damage. Nope, it's not. Just barely. However, Satoma is like, hey, lightning, and gets the Dark Willow. He might pay for it with his life. He can just TP out though. I think Nico knows that, so he's like, yeah, not worth the chase. And looks like Wisdom Runes are going to be spawning. There's a fight. Radiant Jungle. They're actually fighting over it. And Stonebank makes sure that he's able to get it. Riddies does not steal the enemy Wisdom Rune. Would have been very nice if he could, though. Those levels would have been very helpful. And looks like Dendi is going for it. Yeah, he does get the run buff. Much needed. But he is caught in a bit of a no man's land right now. And Dendi, you may have bitten off a little bit more than you can chew. It's taken. Yeah, I don't think he's making out of this one. Did not really go back to his team early enough, and does pay for that with his Niku double bounty rune. Alright, can we look at what the Arc Warden is building? I know that Arc Warden, your first item is either Hand of Mice or Maelstrom, and he's looking like he might go for. Well, sorry, hard to tell. He has both possibilities here. Gleipnir is available. Niku loses his life, and Ward is, they're just gonna get Stoma in return. But you're very happy for bait. You get the big kill. Dendi's got his phase boots. And you are. So at the end of the day, maxing out Accelerate, not the biggest deal. But it does limit his offensive power quite a bit, because you're not gonna be. Oh, looks like the snakes are out. The X-Mark is here. Can they get a kill on the God that Juice? Stampede is used. God that Juice should be able to make it out in time. Stonebank, will he be so lucky? It looks like he. Well, no, he's not. But it does bring down the Arc Warden. Arc Warden Illusion still around, and Nande is here. He wants to fight. Terrorize looks like they were thinking about throwing it out here, and good use of the Shadow Realm here by the Dark Willow. Okay, get the Terrorize in time. He does, but still loses his life. Nasatoma is here. Oh my god, those shackles are annoying to deal with, but in the end, it's not enough. Nande, he is morphing as much as he can. In the end, looks like what? It's a 2-for-2 trade. They do get the tower, and I think that's going to be very likely a kill on God the Juice. Oh wow, nice move. They throw out the center just a second. Well, just a second in time, I'd say, because they do still get him with the lightning at the end. Check out the creeps that Mary has. He's got Satoma. They just want to go for him. The fear is there. I think they're probably gonna be killing this. Oh, no, they're not. No, with the heal coming out, they do get it in the end, but it does cost them quite a bit. And the Shadow Shaman decides, I want to come back in the fight. They do get PMA in the end. Where is it? Do we get a Hex? Do we get anything? Looks like Nande wants to go for a kill on Riddies, but they're just going to kill Nico. They didn't really need the buyback from the Shadow Shaman, but it's still, still cost them so much just to get him. What does he got? He's got a great healing Lotus. He might get in trouble as well. Good use of the silence. But is it enough? I don't think so. Alright, so good move by Navi. A tower and a kill on an enemy core. Treant Protector, maxed out living armor by the way. So he can't put on 2 people. Doesn't want to walk into the dust. He does walk in actually. They want to go for this. Not enough mana for Overgrowth, but he has to use the wand. And this Chen looking like he's dead to rights. Stonebank not interested in joining that fight at all. And Bait, Stonebank, then their supports dying, has all led to pretty much an equal net worth across the game. First Morphling doesn't have the mat style, so can remove. Yeah, he can dodge the hoof stop. You can get it out of the overgrowth. And oh, Nande gets the strength morph off in time. Yeah, it's nice dodge with the Manta. Oh, looks like that courier's gone. Not ideal. That's actually a good amount of gold coming out there. It's alright, Scepter being used, and oh, the pause gaming today, boys. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean. Chen is not around, no screen. He could survive. He could survive. We'll find out. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh boy. And look at Stampede used. They want more. They want more. Big jump in by PMA. Gets a stun on 2, and they bring down both supports. Overgrowth on Nande, but of course that Manta style is great for getting out of that. And Dendy nowhere in that fight. He wants to get the Agam Scepter before he fights. Same thing today. I wouldn't mind saying Dandelion is first, but overall this is a very strong build. Gives you a good amount of control and late game scaling. Well, while the other team has the Aegis, that's not great. Do we wait? Our lineup doesn't scale quite as well. Looks like X-Mark is available. Who they catch? They catch the guy they want to catch. Although the Stampede is there, but he does get the shackle at the end. Can they kill him? They do. But that's only the Aegis. The boat is not out. Looks like the big jumping by PMA, but he might be losing his life. Nico and PMA lose it as well. And God the Juice gets X-Mark again. Dandy doing an amazing job with X-Mark. The fear, it's not even going to be used. Looks like the dust is lands, and that's a 5 for nothing. Yes, Days lives, but the Aegis counts as 2 lives. A huge catch. The double X mark by Dendi, making sure that God the Juice can't go, was fantastic. It's also 14%. Not bad. Not bad. 14% more movement speed, and they bring down Riddies. 40% movement speed, 40% magic resistance, and oh, if you can get a Hex off, Stone is actually going to be fine. Yeah, the Chen heal makes him a lot more durable than you'd expect. Not, I think, durable enough to withstand 3 cores, but more durable enough to make sure that, oh, look at the tidal wave. Well done by Dendi. It's another gigantic victory for Bait. They lose only the Shadow Shaman, but they bring down the TA. And I think the Arc Ward and Illusion was also, but I thought it was 2 Arc Ward. Both Arc Wards was like, oh no, it's just the one that was the TA. And there's a Dead Days as well. That would be interesting. Although then it'll be a bit too broken because one team can get, one team can't. It's too much. Alright, Bait. They're looking at it. They're saying, let's just go high ground. They don't have snakes available, but they have so much like beef in this front line. Like it's so hard for them to engage. Like yeah, they're forced to use the glyph. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, there we go. There we go. The Arc Warden bubbles there. Does slow down this push a little bit. Actually, Glyph is sorry, we got refreshed when the tier 3 top fell. And they're just continuing. Black Dragon and Granite Golem. Well, that's it. It's more than enough to overwhelm the regeneration for the living armor, especially with the creeps coming in right now. 87% for Bait, and that's looking pretty strong. NaVi. I'm surprised that they're not bringing the Arc Warden to defend. You know, just put out that bubble, it should be alright. Yeah, here an X mark, but good blink coming out from God the Juice. As he wants to jump in and get the hoof stomp, but they actually hex him in time. Great use of the overgrowth, catch pretty much everyone. But Nande is so damn durable. Stoneback, he wants to go. He's going for blood here. He's on top of Days, uses the BKB, but just walks out. In the end, a lot of punches being thrown, but so far no one has lost his life. Tidal Wave catches Riddies, but it's not really enough for the Kunkka. He needs a little bit more firepower to bring him down. Still, Bait you walk away happy. You didn't lose anything, and you did get the range. Sorry, all the Raxes in the top lane. Trey Predictor's got Blink Dagger. I like this a lot. Although this could be a fight here. Chen's nowhere around. This could be an issue here. They jump on. They're going to go for Dendi, but he is durable. He is very durable. And then they lose Release. They lose PMA. He is not quite as durable. Daze jumps in, trying to get something, but I don't know if you want to be there, buddy. As the Stoma gets the catch. GG is called. Yeah, the writing's on the wall. Bait, once they got that push draft ready and kick in, they got those creeps coming in with those auras. There's just no way for Navi to take them. And Bait, this is the exact way you want to play your draft. They play a bit of Marcy, but I don't like that. Grimstroke's gone. They go with the A. Alright, I mean, let's be honest. How is it? I'm surprised I didn't think of it at all, but the whole time I was thinking Morta could be core, or it could be support. Morta could be core, could be support. So I wasn't thinking about what the actual options could be. But AA, amazing. Everybody is ready to go in right now. Was it 5-man smoke? Yeah, a lot of eyes are going to be on this Pangolier. Can you get that diffuser blade? You're up against fairly low mana heroes with the Wraith King, the Earthshaker, and the Treant. You know, like a couple of swashbuckles, you can burn their mana down to nothing. Mid lane is going to be the Pangolier versus the Earthshaker. Thanks to Enchant Totem, you should be able to get those denies off fairly easily, but then Swashbuckle, you're going to take a lot of harass with the Swashbuckle as well as the shield. Did not plant the ward here on Niku. Mana, well, not quite the issue it used to be, you know, and I believe he can go for the River Ruins if he wants to. Good deny coming out from Dendi Boss. And he does have that level 2 Enchant Totem, so, you know, level 1 you can sometimes mess up. Oh, first blood for Nande. Did not think that this is going to be that bad for Daze. He's going to go for this Ruin. I mean, he's still... It's good for the mana, but in terms of health, he doesn't get too much. Nice. Grab 5 by Stoma. Oh, the Courier. He would love to keep this Courier alive, but I think the Tusk should get... The slow comes out. What a that was a lot of effort by both players to get the Courier. Tusk also eats a Tango. He eats it from the Power Treads. And looks like he's going to go for the Falcon's Blade. Mary. Looks like he barely survives PMA. Couple of more hits. One more from Nan. They should get it. And they do. But they do lose Mary in the end. Solo kill for Reddy's game. And Reddy's, I think he might get it. Oh, nicely done by NaVi, getting both Wisdom Ruins. PMA was able to ensure that he doesn't get stolen days. That was actually really well done by him. He was standing on top of the area where it spawns and he snowballs. So you can't like be next skill point thinking about, well, if he puts it on like a Kraken shell as he's running away. Or Ravage in terms of team fight. They're going for something here. A blast comes out. Yeah, you're probably dead, man. Mary, no way you're making out through that. But if you're Nande, you're also pushing power coming out from PMA, which he desperately needs. And, oh, okay, Mary. Alright, there's Ravage available. Does not want to throw it out just yet. Looks like Mary's going to be losing his life. So that's 2 kills on Mary, the top lane. Very nice. Although, to be frank, I mean, not the easiest. Oh, is he going to Echo Slam them? I think he's going to Echo Slam them. Is he? There you go. I was like, yeah, unless the Echo, I was thinking there's no way he's going to get it without the Echo Slam. And look at that. He goes from kind of struggling-ish to being 3rd of net worth by comfortable margin. I like that. Then he's like, you know what, I'm just going to Echo Slam. I literally don't care. Right now, not really seeing any of the hiccups that I was thinking was going to happen. And oh, Wraith King. All right, there you go. Wraith King comes back to life, and that's a hiccup. Holy moly, that's a massive hiccup. That's someone. This is all you need. It does remove 2 seconds of the Ice Blast. Going from 10 to 8 is a big deal. So you really want to be able to reduce the duration as much as possible. I wonder if anyone on bait. Oh, this could be a kill on Dendi Boss as well. Is he gonna be fine? Oh no! That is not at all ideal here. And looks like Nande should be... Nope, he's not gonna be fine at all. Looks like the roll is over and they weren't able to get... Oh, maybe they will actually. Pugna, he's gone. These Ice Blasts are becoming a huge problem for bait, which is the expected outcome actually. Oh, Trinity Ox. Oh, dead in the water. He gets hit by the anchor. It looks like Nande, he wants something here. He wants to fight. Is he able to actually survive this? Nice stun coming out. Huge echo, and the save from these is not enough. This is the problem we mentioned. You might blink in, but you gotta time it real perfectly because you might blink and just get hit by the echo slam. All right, bait. A nice bit of a comeback for them, and they have vision there. PMA. What a block by Mr. Dendi here. Continuing to find PMA. He's dead. Roshan's gonna be coming to the dire side in about a hero like Phoenix, where your spells give you so much power as is that you don't really need much more than that. Like landing your spells is good enough. Not quite the same thing with a hero like Pugna, who kind of falls off. And speaking of falling off, Pugna, he's falling off a cliff right now. Looks like they are going to be defending here, although I don't know if Navi is going to be really committing. I'm just sending illusions here. So it's not like a giant commitment from bait. Roshan, in about 7 seconds, we'll know if it's going to be a short or long Rosh. Well, top lane, they just push over. They just continue pushing. That's it. Tower's down. And Navi got to respond real quick to this one. Oh my. Glyph was not used though. And there's a shield ruin on Dendi here. Looks like Morta is using her ultimate, but just makes it out alive. She's just going to be fine. Got the juice. Senses something's wrong. Wow. BKB and ulti used. If you're bait, you're thinking, alright guys. And here we go. Alright, Navi. It's wombo combo time. Bangladesh got a gem. Good for finding the Twin Protector if he wants to kill Mary, but not a whole lot other than that. Tanner's got 2,000 gold in the bank. Maybe he's thinking about going for a Refresher Orb. Those were the old days. You blink, we get Greaves and Refresher Orb on Titan, so that was the best thing. Days? Okay, gets the snowball off. I think he's going to be able to catch Dendi, but he waited a bit too long to get the snowball off. Oh, he's going for it. But Days, I think, yep, he just gets hit too much. Bait sort of takes a foot. Oh, now this could be something. All right, that's the first life. And this spin comes out. Stonebank immediately uses his BKB. Nande, he's going straight up for the A. No blast for you, sir. As Nande, good use of the Hurricane Pike to get us a little bit of distance. Reminder that he still has the Age, has not been popped. And the Echo Slam comes out. I don't know if he actually hit, but solid Ravage actually. Dendi uses the cheese back to full health. Nande, A Blast comes out. I think this is going to bring him down. Alright, he's been hit by the Ice Blast. What the hell was on? What's wrong with me? And looks like he's actually going to be fine. No, the Ice Blast is not enough. And Navi Jr. 2 buybacks being used. They do get the Aegis out and they do kill the Twin Protector, but it's not too much Morta. Good use of the Hurricane Pike to get some distance, but is it going to be enough? I think not. Or, yep, Dendi jumps in, lands that giant tree on her face, and she is dead. Nico, are you going to be able to make it alive? Nope. And looks like Navi Jr. I think you're going to be caught on it fairly soon here. Again, there's no Pango for 35 seconds. It's going to be what, a 4 versus 4 engagement. Pugna can buy back, but we'll see if he chooses to Stonebank. He's just happy to be in the front lines. He already has a second life. Good snowball save there to dodge the enchant totem, and they might be able to kill Dendi. Stonebank's first life is down here, but now you have Days in the middle of no man's land. Not ideal for him. And Dendi looks like... Oh, did he just echo? Oh no, he did not echo. He has echo available. I thought he was in mid-air for a second. Meanwhile, Stonebank, he is just going to go for Morta. Morta, is he going to be able to be... Alright, BKBs and uses her ultimate, so she's going to be fine. They might kill the Triad. Could they get? They bring down the... Oh, dude, they bring down the AA again. And everybody said GG is called. Navi, it was a valiant effort, but... I gotta say, I feel like they played slightly better in game 1. Bait with this high mobility draft, the fast radiance on the Wraith King, Dendi doing really well on the laying stage. Navi Jr. didn't feel like they really had the chance that they wanted, that they like needed to come back.